Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one in literally so long, but I was bored and I wanted to do one. So firstly, I'm going to go in with my NYX brow pencil in the shade Espresso. I use this on all my clients. It's just so good and it's literally so cheap. Like, why would I pay an expensive amount of money if I can get better, cheaper? You know what I mean? So first I go in and I just do a line on the bottom of my brows, and then I go on the top, do the same thing, and fill it in at the tail. So see here, that's what I'm doing. And then I go in and I just fluff them out with the spoolie and just make sure it's blended. Then I go in with my NYX brow glue. This stuff, I bought it the first time and I was like, no, I don't like this. But then I just kept using it and it was so good. So definitely go buy this, guys. Then I go in with the backside of my tweezers and I just flatten them out instead of like buying something. Like, I see people buy like a spatula. Like, no, I just use the back of my tweezers. Then I use some makeup wipes and just get rid of all the excess stuff around my brows. Then I go in with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor, I think, and just carve out my brows like you normally do. Now I'm going in with my new Makeup by Mario palette, and I'm just going to go in with that shade that I used. And I'm just going to use this like as a transition, and I'm going to bring it up above my, like, where you would usually put a cut crease, and kind of blend it like into the bridge of your nose, and I'm blending it out, like winging it out. And then I'm going to use that shade, and I'm just going to do the same exact thing, but deepen it up with a deeper brown shade. Then I go in with an even deeper brown, and I just use it on the outer V with a smaller fluffy brush and just kind of going over what I did before, but with less product, and just blending that out until it's how I want it to look. Then I go in with the light shade and I highlight my brow bone. Then I go in with the Emma Mitchell blank canvas and just kind of patting that and creating like a soft cut crease. So try not to use too much product and use your finger to blend it out. This is the first time I've done this and it actually worked really well. I didn't really know how other people did it, but I was like, I'm just going to try this, and it worked. Then I use the two lighter shades and I just set that and blend it out into the brown. Then I go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner and I just line my upper line my eyelid, and I make it thicker at the ends. And then I go back in with the dark brown that I used to make the outer V dark and blend that out with a little bit of black. Not too much, because if you use too much, girl, it just ends up in a mess. Next, I just clean up all the mess that I've made and try and sharpen it as much as possible. Then I go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost and apply that everywhere and rub it on my face. A little bit too hard because I went a bit red, but it's fine. Then I go with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer and apply that everywhere. Next, I go in with my MAC Strobe Cream. I shouldn't have used this because it like didn't work well with the foundation, but now I know for next time. And then I go in with my Morphe setting spray. Next, I'm using my Be Perfect Chroma Cover. These are in the shade W5 and C1. Now this foundation is pretty good, but it does oxidize a lot. So just beware and buy like a shade lighter than your usual shade. Then I go with my Tarte Creamy Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I also used Born This Way Multi Concealer for my contour in the shade Chai. I used too much, but it's fine, I always use too much. And I'm just highlighting my nose bridge and, you know, doing that thing that everyone does with the concealer under their eyes, because it makes a difference apparently. Alright, so now I'm using this shade Glam liquid blush in the shade Devoted. I actually bought this like literally a week ago, and it's pretty good, but it has glitter in it, and that's a no-no. So I'll use it again, but it's pretty average. Then I use my L'Oreal Mercier translucent powder and just set under my eyelids. Under my eyelids? Yes. No, where I put the concealer. And just kind of like make it sharp. And then I just blend that excess stuff out. So I'm just going with my Doll Beauty medium bronzer and just contouring my nose, and it's more bronzing, but anyway. Then I bake my nose and under my cheekbones, blend that out. Next I use the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, and the NYX Tutorials are for a highlighter. Then I'm using the Take Me to the Peach Pretty Fly blusher by Doll Beauty, which is really good. And then just replicating what I did on my eye, under my eye, and going in with an Essence eyeliner. Then I'm using a Maybelline mascara and popping on a half lash. Now I'm just going in with my lip products. So I'm using P. Louise lipstick in the shade Takeoff, and then the liner is in the shade Standard. Then I use my Peaches and Cream lip gloss, you'll see in a second, in the shade Dream On. And just spray it with an setting spray and you're good. That's the final glam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the voiceover, but yeah. Bye! Have a nice day.